Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the featured contracts. And today's contract is completely unpronounceable to me and is set in Dartmoor. So today's briefing, there is a technical term in mystery called armchair detective. That is, the detective solves the case by deduction alone, without ever stepping outside the room. If I were to describe it in the same way, this story would be The Armchair Murderer. It is the story of a man who tried to accomplish the perfect crime without ever stepping into the crime scene. And today's contract has been supplied to us today, courtesy of Hamushi. So today we have 5 targets available to us with no stipulation on what we wear whilst we dispatch them, although all 5 must be eliminated via accident kills. So for today's challenge we will be starting undercover as the private investigator. We're going to have a silenced sniping rifle stored up in the hallway, and we're going to bring with us some coins and our silenced pistol. So, right from the start and off the bat, we are going to leave the company of this corpse, and we're going to make our way out onto the landing area, and just around to the left of the stairs here we will find our sniping rifle. We're going to collect that up, make our way through the doorway on our right and out onto the balcony at the side of the property here. And from here we're just going to crouch down, select our sniping rifle from the briefcase, shoot the sports car in the middle with a shot just by the rear wheel. That will attract the attention of our first target, and the second shot will then detonate the car, killing our target in an explosion accident. And while we're here we're going to take on target number 2 off in the distance there. So the same thing applies. We're going to shoot the lawnmower on the left hand side there, that's where the fuel tank is, and as quickly as you can take your second shot before the second gardener moves too close. And we are already 2 down with only 3 to go. So we're going to abandon our sniping rifle there, climb the drain pipe just behind us up to the second floor, and if the serving staff gentleman has his back to us we can bolt in through the window into the bathroom, turn on the gramophone and hide behind the bath here. In a moment that will attract the attention of the housekeeping member or the housekeeping staff, and he will come in to investigate, and when he does we can get a change of clothing because we're slightly overdressed for indoors, although in my opinion so is the housekeeping staff. You do not need a waistcoat indoors, not really. I know it's England and it's cold, but it's not that bad. So once the housekeeper turns off the gramophone we can pounce on him, render him unconscious. We're going to hide his body in the closet in the changing rooms. Just be aware that while you're doing all of this, Alexa Carlisle and her bodyguard are walking around, and Alexa Carlisle is an enforcer up on this floor, although everybody is while you're wearing the private investigator's outfit. So there is Alexa. She is an enforcer to the waiter's outfit or the housekeeping staff outfit. So we're just going to wait right here by the staff room door, and we're waiting for the young lady housekeeping staff member out in the corridor to make her way into the next room. She is also an enforcer. Here she comes now, walking like she's got a broken leg or something. And once she's in position we can then just enter into the linen closet area, or the staff room it's called. We're going to render her unconscious and hide her with her colleague in the closet in the changing room. That's just her out of our way, although we can't do very much about Alexa. So from here we're going to select our coins, make our way out into the corridor, and stand below the chandelier just outside Alexa's bedroom. We're going to drop all of our coins on the floor, make our way to the end of the corridor, and when our target comes along to pick up those coins, we can shoot the chandelier down on his head. So 3 targets down. We're now going to make our way to our last 2 targets. We're going to put back on the private investigator's outfit and make our way all the way back down using the same route back to the ground floor, and in more specifically the kitchens. So we're going to make our way all the way there. It's better in the private investigator's outfit. There are no enforcers on the lower floors to the private investigator, so we are free to just run around. We're going to make our way into the kitchen, grab ourselves a propane cylinder, make our way out via the kitchen doors here, and our last 2 targets are together in this area, and the guard is smoking. So if we can do this right, we can get both targets at once. So we just want the young lady over to where she is. We're going to throw our propane cylinder at that pumpkin on the floor, and if it stays there, we should get both targets. If it rolls away and the explosion goes off and only gets 1 target, just vacate the area as quickly as possible, return to the kitchen, grab the other propane cylinder, and take out the second target with that one. Now luckily for me, the propane cylinder has landed perfectly. So a nice 2 for 1 to finish off with. All we have to do now is make good our escape, and the nearest safe exit is the bridge exit, which is just down the stairs behind us. So we're going to make a beeline for the bridge and walk home across the moors. This could be quite a lengthy walk. We don't have the right shoes on for this sort of a job. So there we go, 1 more featured contract taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.